As a rule, when fans of a particular team are complaining that bad officiating robbed their favorite team of a win, the smartest thing to do is immediately disregard what they are saying. Too often, howls of protest about the refs are just sour grapes, a deflection of the unpleasant truth: their guys weren't good enough that day. The Super Bowl is a week away. New Orleans Saints fans have been raging about an uncalled pass interference penalty against Los Angeles Rams defensive back Nickell Robe since the moment a flag did not come after he bowled over Saints wide receiver Tommy Lee. Billboards are going up, lawsuits are being filed, appeals to Commissioner Roger Goodell to restart the game are being made. It would all be so routine, so pathetic, except for one thing. The people complaining have a point. Had the proper call been made, the Saints would be going to the Super Bowl. They would have had a first down, could have run time off the clock, kicked a chip shot field goal with less than 20 seconds to go, and, barring a Rams miracle, won the game. The no call was the definition of a game changer. It also further exposed a glaring flaw with the NFL's replay system. Judgment calls like pass interference are often hugely consequential, but aren't reviewable. This isn't really about the Saints, or any particular team. Heck, the Steelers were jobbed by poor calls multiple times this season. It's about the NFL using its limitless resources to create a better process. There's no reason that a league awash in cash can't find a better way to adjudicate crucial plays. It's not like the budget doesn't have room for it. Making calls reviewable via challenge isn't necessarily the only, or even best, solution. Dan Rooney's idea from several years ago called for an extra official to watch the game from the press box, with benefit of a bird's-eye view of the action, as well as television replays. That's certainly a viable option. You know what else would work? Al Riveren, the NFL's head of officials, simply instructs officials to throw or pick up a flag if there is an egregiously bad call. It doesn't even have to be pass interference. A blatantly missed false start? A terrible holding call? Have Riveren write it instantly. According to New Orleans head coach Sean Payton, Riveren told him that the officials blew the call by not throwing a flag on Robe Coleman. Of course, those statements are easier to make in hindsight, and mean nothing. Riveren should have the guts to make things right in real time. The NFL fined Robe Coleman for a helmet-to-helmet hit incurred on the controversial play, but that means nothing to the Saints and their fans. It merely serves as a tacit, clear admission that the league knows it screwed up. Jesse James's catch that wasn't last year against the Patriots led to a more common-sense application of the catch rule this season. The league was better for it. Chris Huggins' beautiful one-handed grab in the AFC Championship game was by any rational standard a good catch, but might not have been called as such without James's misfortune bringing about changes. If Goodell and the competition committee want to right this wrong so that no future team gets jobbed the way the Saints did, they need only adopt a common-sense solution to the problem. No expansion in number of challenges, just safeguards in place to make sure the game is called more correctly. Payton is on the committee, so one would think there exists a good chance that the issue is raised. It had better be, because the status quo, one in which the league has the manpower and technology to get things right, yet chooses not to use it, isn't close to good enough. It isn't sour grapes, it's just the truth.